Now, just a little more than a week now left in this year's legislative session. The clock really ticking on some possible changes in Georgia law.
So one proposal would impact how we treat stranded motorists along Georgia highways. 11 Alive's Jerry Kearns live to explain how some lawmakers want to change the move-over law, Jerry.
Good morning, Aisha. Legislators passed the original move-over law to protect emergency responders like firefighters and police. They later added tow truck drivers and utility vehicles. Now the focus is on people who need help in an emergency. Hazard lights flashing, a vehicle in distress, a driver on the phone pleading for help.
Yeah, but they keep trying to crank like it's trying to turn over.
Stranded along a stretch of Highway 78 in DeKalb County, this driver isn't thrilled about the idea of appearing on camera. He's less thrilled about the highway traffic zipping by, often just inches from his bumper.
Yeah, they're just blowing by me. They should change lanes. Look at that bus flying by. Feels like no one cares.
There are Georgia lawmakers who do care. According to AAA, nearly 300 people die each year while stranded along the nation's highways. AAA is encouraging states to add disabled vehicles to their move-over laws, and the Georgia legislature may do just that.
You see people stranded, and people just, they will not move over. When somebody's working, you're trying to change a tire on the side of the road, and it's extremely dangerous.
Representative John Corbett is one of the lawmakers behind a proposed law that would require drivers to move over a lane when approaching anyone outside of a stationary vehicle or flashing their hazard lights along a Georgia highway.
It will provide some protection for those stranded motorists out there, on the side of the road.
If it passes through the legislature, the law would require drivers to move over for mail trucks as well.
Deserted out here, very frightening.
Flashing lights are not enough for this driver. As he waits for a tow truck to come to his rescue, he's all for anything that adds a layer of protection if he's ever in this spot again. Now, this proposal started as two separate bills that both passed the State House of Representatives. The Senate combined them into one proposal, so if it passes the full Senate, it will have to go back to the House for approval. The final day of this year's legislative session is next Thursday.
All right, we'll see what happens, Jerry. Thank you.